Saturnium Regnum. Polio. Now comes the final era of the Sybill song. The New World Order is born. And now justice returns, Saturn's reign returns. Now a new lineage is sent down from high heavens. Virgil, the Eclogues, Eclogue 4, 37 before Common Era. What brings together joins in combat of tension to preserve harmony upward against the void. Hold your heavenly bow high, match the arrows to the stoutness of your spirit, child of Mother Nature. Study celestial vault, kin to immortals' hearts, step bravely through the land. A genuine soul nowadays is so rare to find. May the torches of the gods lead you through Horus and fortunes of lies, so that you may honor them at their thrones. As you are honored, brave to find the most golden solace. When the ordeals of life will pass in the end, you'll look behind on terrestrial snares and joyfully laugh. According to the Saturnine law, the sociopolitical patterns of the modern world are consolidated. The law is not connected with the possibilities nor concerned, but with the facts, caught in the web and tissues of this process. The Saturnian Aeon brings together what exists. It is the reaper of history. After the great illicit takeover of the solar Aeon 666, number of the sun, Kronos, by the Roman usurpers who broke away from the Galilean, a practical tool in imperial politics to bring inferior families to the imperial dignities, advertised with a Hebrew Eastern Gnostic, a sectarian traitor, that Jew Jesus. He overthrew the Sun Kingdom with the Levantine Jewish creed and erected an architecture centered around a crucified corpse. His followers assassinated Julian the Emperor, slandered as an apostate, and set a symbolic sign of the destruction of High Antique with the assassination of Hypatia. Since then, civilization, metaphysically speaking, was built on lies and slander against the solar currents of Ra, who even dared to compare the crucified fisherman to a sun god. He had no divine provenance. He never was a god. But as we know, the rededication of symbols is a matter of power brokers and lies throughout history. Anyway, what was sown bears fruit. It does not matter whether they are rotten and spoiled or delicious and nutritious. Strands of currents in the noosphere, the mind sphere of existing paradigms, cluster together in all sorts of mutation and variation. Even if they are set separately, they unite across alienation, atomization, and paranoia. They bring forth monsters, or to the contrary, trust, strength, federation of people uniting for a good purpose. Different patterns of the idiocracies, ideologies, and critical thinking are brought together. Per similia similibus. They meet, separate, and move away from each other in struggle to reunite as chaospheric postmodern hybrids. Others separate through mutual tension and disharmony. Saturnian lead should be understood as a corset that is put over the realpolitik of the world and tied tightly. It squeezes the essential truths out of all these movements. They are unmasked and brought to light to show what they really are. The ugly expose themselves first. Power, fame, and wealth do not forgive the unjust, the dirty, the corrupt. They feel emboldened in their arrogance at first and charge ahead in their slanderous stupidity. The dissolution lies in the reactivity. The new world is only the result of the forming currents, agents, means, and formulas of the now and past centuries. And that it is time to draw boundaries to emancipate what is truly worth preserving, that which is of metaphysical importance, that humble link between heaven and earth. Some preserve it in the flames of their minds. It is a time when we freely draw the worthy, the great, the noble, the enthusiastic to the faces and courts of the gods. When the blood boils by being pressurized and heated, the scum comes to the surface. The birth pangs of a new era can lead the way through wise discernment. Accurate, decisive choices are discovered, or to the opposite, immobile through the process, petrified intense movements that this apparent chaocracy, anocracy brings. The scum can surface the lotuses that barely emerge from the mud. Blood diamonds are left at the bottom of the pit, their voices rarely ever heard. Their virtues illuminate, their protest is a Promethean rebellion, serrated and armored times that bite deep into themselves. What exactly these patterns are, only the insightful can discern. What is at the core and essence of societies, communities, groups, and individuals. This core is being formed by Saturnium Regnum 777 in this silent, invisible revolution. Wait and see as the moths gather and as the fly towards the master of the flies, hanging as a cadaver on the cross. Hail Mother Nyx!